In a fit of rage after long-term arguments with her mother-in-law, the daughter-in-law brutally murdered and dismembered her. The killer said, "She drove me to it. That's why I cut her up with a knife." Even more shocking, the daughter-in-law cooked and ate her mother-in-law's liver, claiming that she tasted human flesh, which she described as smelling like body odor and having a strong fishy taste. As the police delved deeper into the case, not only were the brutal methods of the crime revealed, but also the twisted and perverted mindset of the daughter-in-law. Dear readers, get ready, let's delve into the mind of the daughter-in-law. On May 4, 2001, in Xiangjiashan Village, Yangma Town, Chongzhou City, Sichuan Province, Mr. Wang, as usual, went to check on his crops. Suddenly, he saw what appeared to be human remains scattered on the ground, which frightened him so much that he immediately called the village head, who then contacted the police. The police rushed to the scene. After a thorough investigation and questioning at the scene, they learned that the victim was Wan Weijin, aged 70. Who could have committed such a heinous act against an elderly woman? At this moment, a tip came from the public suggesting that Wan Weijin's daughter-in-law, Zheng Yangqiong, was a prime suspect, as she had frequently quarreled and physically fought with her mother-in-law since marrying into the family. The police then focused their interrogation on Zheng. According to Zheng, she married into the Xiong family at the age of 21 and lived with her mother-in-law for 3 years, during which time their relationship was far from harmonious. Around 1 a.m. on May 4, Zheng was trying to soothe her 2-year-old daughter to sleep, but the child continued to cry. Feeling disturbed, Wan entered the room and demanded quiet, leading to an argument and a physical altercation. Within minutes, Wan lay in a pool of blood. Panicked and unable to move the body, Zheng used a knife to cut it into pieces, cooking the organs and feeding them to her pigs. However, shockingly, Zheng mixed the cooked heart, liver, and lungs with scallions, ginger, and garlic, and consumed them, describing the taste as alluring. During the police interrogation, Zheng began to speak about the wrongs done by her mother-in-law, stating that she felt wronged and was driven to murder out of desperation. In the middle of the interrogation, Zheng asked a question that stunned all the officers. "The wheat at home is ripe. Can I go back to harvest it?" Zheng, who had never attended school, did not believe that killing someone was a crime and considered it a minor incident. Nevertheless, under the law, she would have to take responsibility for her actions. Faced with his wife murdering his mother, Xiong Fumi, Zheng's husband, found it difficult to make a decision. In the remote mountain village, people were still largely ignorant of the law, and ignorance and backwardness were seen as the root of crime and evil. The author emphasizes the need for more legal education in rural areas, urging everyone to learn and understand the law. He also reminds readers to use the law to protect themselves and not let a moment of impulsiveness ruin their lives.